Blog Talk Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Epiphany RADIO Spotlight. I'm your humble host, Aquil Ali. And I've been given this wonderful task of featuring some of the most hottest poets and artists in the business, but none other than Pharrell the Poet. And I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Lady Jazz. Hey, Lady Jazz.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well myself, haven't you heard? And we are debuting our new co-host, and that is none other than Sexi Sagi. Hey, Sexi Sagi, how are you?
Hello. I'm all right.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm here to tell you. So we full effect, and as always, Lady Jazz, the mic is yours to introduce our featured artist of the evening.
All right. Definitely.
Epiphany Radio, y'all.
Resurrect. Okay, there it goes. Jamal Carter, a.k.a. Supreem Da Rezarekta, is one of Philadelphia's premier and most respected urban hip-hop artists. He brings energy to a stage unlike no other as a solo artist, hype man, or frontman. He has opened for such acts as The Roots, Fat Joe, KRS-One, Luke, Dougie Fresh, Eve, Benny Siegel, and the late Notorious B.I.G. Supreem is dubbed the urban entertainer because of his ability to attract and entertain fans across the world regardless of age and race. He covers many genres of music from hip-hop, funk, rock, and R&B. Supreem, with the guidance of Philly producer and activist Dr. Shock of Dark World Entertainment, recorded and released his debut solo album, Breeze, in 2002. In 2014, Supreme with his band, The New Experience, released a new line dance classic entitled Queen of the Wobble, which has been played and danced at Philadelphia Phillies games by the Philly fanatic. In 2015, he released a single and video entitled Gimme, featuring Whitney Payton, which became a hip-hop anthem while on a 10-month tour with Whitney Payton. In 2017, Supreme released a single and video entitled Bucket List, featuring Whitney Payton, Lise B, and Rio. Having a positive attitude and spirituality, Supreme is always giving back to the community. He was one of the featured performers on a 30-date high school tour for the Making a Difference Against Guns and Violence program with Malik Aziz in the Mayor's Office of Philadelphia. He has worked with Ted Richardson in the Box of Stars, a mental health nonprofit organization in the city of Philadelphia, raising mental health awareness through music to reduce stigma. Supreme was asked to join the Urban Expressions team in 2002, Billboard magazine's #1 independent video show, for 3 years in a row. To date, Supreme has worked with NFL Films, writing and recording 3 original songs appearing in HBO's original series, Hard Knocks, as well as being featured on the soundtrack available on iTunes and all other digital retail outlets. His current single and video entitled Oh No Don't features Gallo, Loch Ness, and Judah Priest. So again, introducing our guest, Supreem Da Rezarekta.
Hello,
All right,
now. How's everybody?
What's up, man?
Hello.
What's good? How's everything?
You, man, that is a phenomenal bio. That's what I'm talking about, man. You work with some of the greats, man.
Yeah, I touched the grounds and touched the hands of a lot of great people, man. You know, learned a lot, learned a lot, and did a lot.
I hear you, man. I've seen you perform a couple times, and the energy that you bring on the stage, especially at your young age that you are now, it just perplexes me how you still bring it. I mean, you can show these new rappers walking around mumbling, you know, and you always bring that fire, man. I'm here to tell you.
Right.
So
yeah, I consider myself a student of performers like James Brown and Clinton and Rick James. Like I go Prince and things like that. That's what I look forward to. When I got started when I got started, it was nothing. I was around from the beginning of hip hop, like '79 when Sugar Hill Gang dropped the first that I heard of somebody rapping was Rapper's Delight, right? So from there, I knew I always wanted to do what they did. Like I wanted to, that's something I could do, something that didn't involve singing. Like I couldn't sing, you know what I mean? I didn't play an instrument, but even though I wanted to be an entertainer, I just didn't have what it took to be one. So actually, hearing those guys do that poetry over the tracks was just like no brainer for me. I told everybody from that day on I was a rapper. And then like my man Dr. Shock say in the beginning, he said you ain't really in the game until you make a record. So we didn't make our record until 1996. And at that point we was all under Dark World Entertainment, just a bunch of young kids learning how to, navigate under the watchful eye of Dr. Shock and Dark World. And he honed us. Like he put into us like a lot of skills and a lot of business savvy and a lot of how to get how to be respected in this game, especially in the city of Philadelphia, because there was so many people that was doing it before us. You know what I'm saying? So we was given a lot of tools. Like my first actual real show, I opened up for MC Breeze. I don't even know if you remember that, but it was like crazy. That was like my first show ever. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So I've been the student of the game. I've just been the student of everything great about the game. I mean, and everything bad about the game I was aware of, and I knew what not. I knew I didn't want to be a part of anything negative, a part of hip-hop. I wanted to be a part of everything that made you feel good, everything that made you want to become great and everything that made you want to have fun. Like the moniker of hip hop is peace, unity, love, and having fun, and I added knowledge to that. So that was my thing. That's all I ever wanted to do. So that's how I really got started. Was just, you know what I mean? Like I said, started doing little poems and things, and learn how to actually put the words to the beat, and actually learn how to actually start writing. And then from there, it was just being a fan, wanting to do it, and turned into an artist doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you definitely come in the era when hip hop was pure, all about love, knowledge, being
unity,
poet
having
about
fun.
all that. I mean, you come from that era, so
right.
If hip hop is your first love,
right.
How do you feel about it now?
How
do you feel about
it? Because, like, you feel about how I feel about the what's going on now as far as the music and everything? It's like
hip hop.
Hip hop always been like a girlfriend that I love so much that never really loved me back the way that I loved her. You see what I'm saying? That's how I always felt about it from day one. Because I always striving to be the best and know that I'm better than a lot of these dudes that was out there in my era, before my era, and now during the current era of what's being ushered in. I know I'm better than at least over half of these guys. Like, far as the guys that's actually making money, the guys that's actually doing it, and actually, become national or worldwide phenomenons, or either overnight sensations or. So I always been the guy that always loved the art of it, and not a fan of the politics of it. So it was like the politics made me not love it as much, or made if the politics made it feel like she don't love me as much as I love her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel the same way about it now.
But hip hop is relative. Even poetry. I mean, the same politics a lot of times I find that is seeping into poetry, and depending on where you go, maybe some of the love, peace, and harmony is not there anymore. You know what I mean? It's expanding. It's metamorphosizing into something else. Hey man, I love guys like you, man. Y'all give me. Y'all motivate me to keep on trying, and because I'm late in the game. I mean, I've been a student of hip hop myself back in the day. I've documented that in my book and some more things. And as we talked earlier on the pre-interview, like a lot of our circles have overlapped. Like I said, my man is Perry P. You know what I mean? And he speaks highly of you. And anytime I get an opportunity to, we talking to Larry Laird, you know what I'm saying? He's talking about coming on the 27th. So anytime I can give Philly some love, you know what I mean, I try to do my best. Inkwell, the man is here. You got something for him? You got a question for my man Supreme?
I guess I would say, how did you really get your start?
Like every other kid in the city, just being a wannabe. Something I seen it happen. I heard Lady B play it on the radio every Friday and Saturday, or I've been hearing hip hop and definitely this is definitely back in the day. I lived in Southwest Philly. I was a kid listening to WDAS, WHAT. I'm sorry, like Street Beat, when she was first playing rap. Like this was AM radio, and this was Lady B.
Yeah,
Lady B always. Yeah, she was always a family friend. Like she grew up on the same block as my mom and my aunt as a kid, and they used to always not threaten me, but like you want to meet Lady B, you better do good in school. So I started doing good in school, so I could meet Lady B. Like that was like the thing they held over my head. So when I finally actually did meet her. Like as an older artist was working with Dr. Shock, man, it was like I met like somebody that I felt was the supplier. Like I listen to her today, even like on the radio. She's on the radio now. Like, it's good to hear her voice and listen to her on radio as of now, the Basement Party and everything, because I get that feeling that I got as a kid or as a younger guy, because she's been through all my whole life. Like first time I heard Run DMC or MC Breeze or Scooty D or Fresh Prince, I heard it on Street Beat through Lady B or Mimi Brown. You know what I'm saying? So those were the radio. What made me want to, it's like, yo, I could do this. Like I said, I heard Rapper's Delight from day one, and it was like, yo, I could do this. So as the music evolved and the MCs got sharper and better, and the things got more relatable, like I got closer to it being a reality, man, I made it happen. You know what I mean? Thanks to Dr. Shock and Dark Brother Entertainment, of course. But we all made it happen. And me and him was learning together. And he learned a little more than me and taught me everything he knew. And then that's how I feel about it today. Like, I feel like whatever I know, for a young cat really serious and want to know about, the ins and outs and the seriousness of how this goes down, and like me and my partner now, Richard Waller, man, we tell you the truth. Don't hold nothing back. Like, yo, you either want to do this for real or you don't.
Thelma, the man is here. You got a question for Supreme?
How you doing, King?
Hey, Queen.
All right. My question will be, we all have our stage names, so what's the story behind yours?
Well, my name is Jamal, right? So I would always call myself MC Marley Marl. Like, that was my early hip-hop name when I was with DJ Exotic D and my man Cosmic Chris. Our first rap group was the Hard Rock MCs, and I was Marley Marl. You know what I mean? And then I got with a DJ. His name was Dave, and they called him Davey DMX. So I would write little graffiti, and I would write Marley Marl, the MC Supreme. Marley Marl, the MC Supreme. So somebody pulled me and Dave aside, was like, somebody got these names, right? You know what I mean? There's a Marley Marl in New York, and there's a Davey DMX in New York. So y'all biting. So I was like, well, shit, I got to change my name. So I changed it. I just took off the Marley Marl and just kept the MC Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Then as time went on, that morphed into taking the MC off, and that was just Supreme. And then when the Wu-Tang came out, everybody was God Body. So everybody would be like, you Supreme, you God Body? And I'd be like, nah, I don't want to get confused with the Wu-Tang as far as, like, being knowledge, with the 5%ers. So I actually changed it to Supreme the Regulator, because I was a part of the group, the Regulators. And then as time went on, I was in a band called The Resurrect. So I just changed it to Supreme the Resurrector, and that's where it stayed for the last, I guess, 10, 15 years as of Supreme the Resurrector. And it's different. And I LLC'd it or whatever. You know what I mean? I got my LLC, and everything is in my name. So I wanted my name to be my name, and it's just stuck. Supreme stuck around, because Supreme actually means the one. Like, exactly. The one. And I like that. I was like, I'm Supreme. I'm the one. And then the Resurrector is like, Supreme, the one who brings dead things to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll bring a party alive. I'll bring any situation alive. If you dead at a party and I get on stage, you're going to have to come alive or you're going to have to get out.
So you're right.
As they call it now, you got to get lit. You got to get lit, man.
You got to get lit. You got to get. Hey, I ain't mad at you. You either gonna get lit, you gonna get turned up, you gonna get turned out, you gonna get down. You gonna take it from. We can take it from wherever it means to have a good time. That's where I'm a part of all that.
Hey, brother.
I know that's right.
So, hey, Resurrector, this is Epiphany Radio Spotlight in the building. I want to hear you spit something, man. You said you a street card. Spit something for the people, man. The mic.
Oh, you want me to drop something there?
Yeah, brother. We do things on Epiphany Radio Spotlight.
All right, here we go. This is for Epiphany Radio Spotlight, exclusive, and we're going to do it like this. You ready? Hey, yo.
Yes, sir.
If practice makes perfect, I'm a perfect MC. Look in the dictionary, there's a picture of me. I'll be the SUP to the REE. Him that be him, I consecutively been consistent, extended on this hip-hop scene. Perplexed a lot of people, because me and my team are still here, consistently deep in the game, one step beyond fame, immortalized my name. When I came, it was something. What happened to that? It ain't fun no more, but I can't turn back. because my passion for rapping is deeper than most. My circle is small, the wrong peeps in control. Those walking dead dudes, yo, please stop talking. Talk about you killed it, but people still walking. A soulless caucus when I spark, I blow, and keep my people funkin' after every show, you know?
Word. Supreem Da Rezarekta, people, right here on Radio Spotlight. If you're listening in on Blog Talk, let me tell you something. Call us on 319-527-6300 simply by pressing 1, and you can be a part of the Poetic Cipher right after our feature hour. I'm here to tell you, man. Hey, man, I'm so pleased that you're here, brother. We were talking about being, what do you have to be, how versatile you have to be to stay relevant, especially in 2019. Like you said, you've been influenced by the game since 1979. Dropped your first album, in 96?
Yeah.
So we're talking about that generation of hip-hop in the blood.
Yeah, 40 years, 35, 30 years for me.
Yeah. So, what take us a walk through the journey where you find that you have to do to stay relevant in the game?
I don't know how I do it. I don't know what. Basically, I keep it real. I keep it real with myself. I never did the gimmick. I never tried to be a gimmick because, gimmicks come and go. I never tried to be the flavor. If anything, I'm ahead. I try to be ahead of the curve a little bit. Like a lot of my records were hot, but they didn't take off nationally until a year or 2 or 5 years later. And I'd be like, damn, I did that 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So everything that so I'd be so left when even my groups, every group I was in, we never walked the path that everybody else went. We was in the same wheel, but we was a different spoke. You know what I'm saying? So it was just we was just a little bit different than everybody else, which kept people interested in me. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I don't shun away from. Only time I ever thought about really, really, really quitting was when like I was a LL Big Daddy Kane fan. This is like 1990, 91. And this is when all the Redmans and the Wu-Tangs and the Busta Rhymes and everybody was coming in, and all that old, the Big Daddy Kane era was like the Biz Markie and Cool G Rap era was leaving a little bit. And then the new era of new hip-hop New York with the M.O.P., Biggie Smalls. And I felt they was, like, I just couldn't get it. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I was like, I don't rap like that. I don't know how, I don't slang like that. I don't talk like that. And I was like, maybe it's time for me to go behind the scenes and just give it up and work with my partner, who actually became my rap partner. But he was like, nah, man, you ain't quitting. He's like, this is what you going to do. You're going to take these tapes home. He gave me like a Redman CD. He gave me a Wu-Tang CD. He gave me a Busta, the Busta Rhymes first album, EPMD. And I went home and I was just listening. I first got into the Wu-Tang thing. And next thing you know, I started writing in the vein of where they was at, from my perspective, and that kept me going. Like, okay, I can do this. So even now, even though I don't mumble rap per se, I can rap over trap beats, and that's hanging with Whitney Payton. Like Whitney Payton is a younger artist. She's way younger than me. You know what I'm saying? She's a new artist out, and being on tour with her, it exposed me to like a new version of the underground, because I got bored with rap again. It was like, that's why I joined bands. It was like, yo, I'm gonna get with the bands, man, because this rap thing is like just going nowhere. It's getting dumber and dumber as I go along, and my intellect is not gonna let me go low. I gotta always go high. So what happened was, for being exposed to artists I never heard of, like Twisted and Tech Nine, and artists that most people that listen to the radio that's used to hearing the Migos and whoever the hot guy on the radio 20 times a day, they never heard of this underground scene, the Juggalo scene, the hardcore underground scene. And I was like, yo, and I've been listening to these MCs because these newer MCs rhyme like I rhymed in the 90s. And they looked at me like with nothing but respect. And I looked at them like with nothing but respect. So So I'm morphed into their new styles of, but they rap like us, but they rapped over new sonics, like new beats, like new, and that's the sound. The sound will always change. Sound changes every 5 to 10 years as far as what music do, and you either gonna roll with it, you gonna adapt to the new music, or you gonna get left behind. And I refuse to get left behind. I mean, I just like, it's nothing that come on the radio to be like. And then I got a young daughter. My daughter's 16, and she hipping me to all these old new cats. So I'm like, wow. So I'm listening to artists that she like. I'm taking her to the concerts to see a P&B Rock, see Lil Uzi Vert, because these are the people she want to see. Migos Live, and all these new artists. I'm like, all right, I can get with that. So even like the bucket list was and a producer that I got, Gallo Lockness, is in AMAC. They're producers of the new generation. So they produce for me, and they give me a touch of old school, but with a nice splash of what's happening now. And I adapt to it, and I bring younger artists in with me, man. You got to stay around the youth to stay relevant, and that's what I always did.
I'm here to tell you, man. Buddy Inkwell, the man is here. What you got for him?
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah. What's up?
Don't be scared, shorty. I don't bite.
I'm not scared.
You sound a little shy over there.
Yeah, a little gunshot.
But I'm okay.
All right, good. Those I ain't nothing to be scared of. Or you know what I mean? I'm a regular OG.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But I'm just listening and taking in. I'm really appreciate you being on the show. So that's why I'm quiet.
I appreciate being here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, anything y'all want to know, I'm an open book, man. I ain't never scared to talk about nothing. Whatever's on the table, we can talk about. I know a little bit about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of things. I'm experienced, especially when it comes to this music.
What piece of advice maybe a number of people have given you that you've carried with you in your career?
It's like one thing as far as us, especially television and acting and being in movies. I was in a few movies. I was in a movie with Snoop Dogg, Ice-T, and Ja Rule. But I always correct, and I always could get on stage, right? But one of the things that helped me as far as being in front of a camera was my man Keith from Up the Block from Urban Expressions. He told me, when I say what I say as far as what I'm doing my part of the TV show, which I was selected to do, and I was good at it, but to be better at it, he was like, you need to really talk to the camera and camera like it's your friend. Like that's like you would never give the news like blah, 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 boring. You got to be like, yo, man, you check this out, what's happening, get excited. So I took that advice and like actually ran with it, and it helped me tremendously on television to become like a main character on the show, as far as something that and keeping it real to myself. Like I'll never be the yo-yo man and turn into the monkey on the stick, or I'm not gonna be the tap dancing, the buffoon or the clown. I can't play the clown. I could be funny and I could be humorous, but I won't be stupid. I won't be unintelligent. I won't be like I said, we could laugh all day. We could crack jokes all day. But that taught me through live performances also, like really get locked in with my audience hard. Like really, like not just get on the stage and do the song and get off the stage. Like actually, I'm giving y'all what y'all want, and I want y'all to give me what I want. And some way we're gonna meet in the middle, and this energy is gonna bounce back and forth off of me, you. I mean, like actually to the point of even when I'm performing, like I'll be performing and actually, doing the breaks where people get silent or they just want to sing their hook. I start talking to the people and it turned into like a comedy show. You know what I'm saying? Like I really engaged with the audience from that advice that he told me how to engage with the camera. Like the camera at this point was my friend. So on stage, those people, especially that front row, or those people that's really in tune, like forget the people that really don't care. If I lock into the ones that really care, it's gonna make the other ones be like, I wanna be in tune to it too, because he really giving that person the show. So I want a show too, and then I'll take it and go to the next person, and go to the next person, and by the end of the night, like I've seen a lot of shows where people start performing, and after the third or fourth song, and this is a lot of people, I'm talking some of your favorite entertainers, they'll perform, and it gets so long-winded or boring or drawn out. The people start fading out, start leaving. You know what I'm saying? I've never been on the stage where the people left. I've been on the stage where it was kind of thin in the front, but by the time I get off, it's packed. I did many of those, but I've never been on a stage, and I've seen a lot. And like I said, it's normal. What's normal is accepted. Like, it's normal for you to be like on your fifth song and the people start fading out. Maybe it's late. Maybe they tired. Maybe they sick of you. Whatever. But I'm not accepting that. It's like we gonna either get bigger or we gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna start. The crowd never gonna disperse. If anything, I'll draw you. I'll draw like people could be on other parts of the. Or if it's in a outdoor out there doing whatever they want to do, and you know you on the stage, you got to bring the people to the front of the stage, and I've seen it trickle from 10 people to 100 people when I get on, and that's because of that engagement, and that's the best advice That's the best advice I think as far as being an entertainment. I always credit Keith from Up the Block for giving me that one.
Sexi Sagi. The man is here. Yeah.
I'm here. Okay, King. As you say, you're, no offense, old school, which is the best. But what message would you give the new generation as far as reconnecting the music and poetry?
To me, is what music and poetry supposed to have been from the beginning. It's supposed to be a message. It's supposed to be a message in it. It's supposed to be love in it. It's supposed to be a lesson in it. It's supposed to be feelings in it. Like everything now, it just sounds like a robot without a heart.
Absolutely.
Everything just sounds, and it's cool. You know, it gets you lit. You can bounce up down to it. You can dance to it. Kids love it. But when you listen, is there a message? No. Is there love? No. Is there is there any jewels in it? No. Is there a feeling of the music? Is the music is so? You know what made our music really dope? Like far as the '90s, like when we started sampling crazy, we sampling soul music, we sampling funk music, we sampling little bits of rock, because there's something in that rock and roll that make them white kids go nuts. I don't know, the guitar licks or whatever, the beat, whatever. So if you sampling a little bit of rock and roll, like Walk This Way from Run DMC, you sampling something from Aerosmith that made people go crazy in the Aerosmith era to go crazy in the 80s for the Run DMC era. We sampling James Brown. If you can't move to James Brown, then you just can't move. That's Public Enemy. Public Enemy gonna get you off the gate because they using all the soul samples, funk, soul, rock, everything. That's why Public Enemy music always made you feel like you wanted to bounce off the wall. And then his message was clear. Love yourself. I'm black and I'm proud. Same stuff that James Brown was saying. The only thing is different is he's saying it in the rap. We're saying it in the poetry. It ain't nothing worse than, like I said, I ain't a huge crazy poet fan. I got my favorites, and I can listen to some when the message is clear, when the love is there, when the passion is there. And it's like a lot of these joints, a lot of this music today is all about the check. Because everybody rapping pretty much on the same beat. So how much love is in that production when you could just get 20 artists all on the radio at the same time and they rapping to the same beat. That was like one thing about the 90s and in the early 2000s. Everybody wanted to be so different. Like I did not want to say. Like it hurt me when I performed early on. They say, "Man, you rap, you like Busta Rhymes," and Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists ever. Right? But I didn't love Buster enough to want to be Buster Part 2. You know what I mean? So I had to figure a way to be the only one supreme. You feel me? So no matter how much similar we are, how much our energy is, or how great our stage shows together, when you hear Buster Rhyme, you know it's Buster Rhyme. When you hear Supreem Da Rezarekta, you know it's Supreem Da Rezarekta. At this point, definitely.
Let it be known, this is Epiphany Radio Spotlight, and our featured artist of the evening, Supreem Da Rezarekta. We'll be back right after this musical break.
Sip the juice, I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown. I grew up on a sidewalk while on street talk, and then taught to Hawk, New York. I go to Queens for Queens to get the food from Brooklyn. Make money in Manhattan and never been tooken. Go uptown to the Bronx and boogie down, get strong on the island, recoup and lay around. Time to build my juice back up, pop stack up, suckers get smacked up, don't doubt the clout. You know what I'm about, knocking niggas off, knocking niggas out, shaking them up, waking them up, breaking them up, breaking them up, standing on shaky ground, too close to the edge. Let's see if I know the ledge. Trifling, cause shorty's here. I get cocked D, living 40s to beer. Here's a sip for the crews that's the season. If I get revenge, then they rest in peace. Somebody got a stuff, I just might spare one. And give a brother a fair one. Stay alerted on feed. And I do work with these like Hercules. Switch to southpaw, switch to right jaw. Cause I don't like y'all, I'm hyper nightfall. Smooth, but I move like an army. Bulletproof down, face brothers try to bomb me. Putting brothers to rest like Elliot Ness. Cause I don't like stress. Streets ain't a place for innocent bystanders to stand. Nothing's gonna stop the plan. I'll chill like Pacino, kill like De Niro. Black Gambino, die like a hero. Living on shaky ground, too close to the edge. Let's see if I know the ledge. Shells lay around on the battleground, dead bodies are found throughout the town. Try to put shame in my game to make a name. I'ma put it on a bullet, put it in your brain. Rip the block like a buckshot, who cares where it goes? Just keep the casket closed. No remorse when the life is lost. I paid my dues, paid the cost. And my pockets are still fat. Wherever I'm at, I get the welcome mat. Even if my crew is steep with one deep, high track attention, people like to speak. So come say hi to the bad guy. Don't say goodbye, I don't plan to die. Cause I get loose, and I got troops. And crazy juice, ain't control of many. Like I am told of many. Hang out with super weapons, don't try to play me. I'm at war a lot, I don't war to die. But no war in the shop, my gun is warm a lot. When I cook beef, the smoke will never clear. Areas in fear, but just here's the fear. Living life too close to the edge. Hoping that I know the ledge. Brand new morn, no time to yawn. Showers on, powers on, late for school. I catch the train, girl set the style and whisper my name. I push up like an exercise, check the intellect and inspect the styles. Select the best one, pull it to the side, keep it occupied for the rest of the ride. Read on my resume, she know already cool. Just meet me after school, we can moan and groan until your mom come home. And you'll be calling me Aldo Capone, sweat me. She didn't wanna let me loose, come get me. As if you wanna sip the juice, cut the streets with me. So I take my gun off safety. Cause a lot of niggas hate me coming out of the building. They set me up, sprayed with automatics, they wet me up. In a puddle of blood, I lay close to the edge. I guess I didn't know the ledge.
Epiphany Radio, the Pharrell Entertainment Network presents poetry in all different genres and formats. Sunday night is the Inspiration Factory with your host, Paul Sampson, a.k.a. Divine Inspiration, co-hosted by Van Meadows, a.k.a. Poetic, Chantel Archibald, a.k.a. Infinite Myasia, 9 p.m. And then on Monday nights, we have the Get Down with the Dirty Duo, Van Meadows and Aquil Ali, the Just Us League. And guess what? You, the Epiphany guest poet host. Monday nights at 9 p.m. Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. we have the Hurt Locker coming at you with Murder, She Wrote, and Stan the Man Phillips, Poetry and Pain. We call this poetic therapy, y'all. Tune in for the Hurt Locker. And then on Wednesday nights, we have the Epiphany Radio Spotlight with your hosts, Aquil Ali, Lady Inkwell, and Mrs. Jones. You don't want to miss these hot features, the hottest features around being spotlighted. Tune in Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Hey, y'all, then Thursday, it's your boy For Real the Poets with the Neo Soul Cafe in the midday, getting your lunch hour just right. Thursdays at 1 p.m. Tune in and listen to some of the best artists in Neo Soul Cafe. Then on Friday, hey, Friday, we got Let's Talk About It with your host Van Meadows, a.k.a. Poetic, where we're doing date night differently. Poetry, music, relationship topics. Listen, come through and take your socks off. And then we're going to close out the week, y'all. Hey, we're going to close out the week with Stacy Foxfire Bryant and Poetry Madness. Listen, 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it.
Take your socks off.
This is Epiphany Radio.
You are now in the hands of Epiphany Radio. Baby.
Yeah, I got to talk to Ben. We got to do some updates on our promo, but that's okay. What is this? This is Epiphany Radio Spotlight, and I'm your humble host, Aquil Ali, joined by Lady Inkwell and our new co-host, Sexi Sagi, out of Shottown, y'all. Hey, Supreem, you still with us, good brother?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
And
I'm grooving.
That's our featured artist still in the building, Supreem Da Rezarekta. Now, back in the day, we didn't have internet. We didn't have the social media, where it seems like it's the age of the independent artist. But when we were talking earlier, you made up some good points about, but it's still the machine behind everything. Elaborate on some of that, what we were talking about earlier. Has social media helped or hindered the independent artists when it comes to the hip-hop industry?
As far as hip-hop goes, in any music, like I said, the business is the same. The business is the same. There's record companies out there for a reason still. You know what I mean? They signing who they feel is hot now, who built their own self up through the independent world, internet, social media, definitely Instagram and things like that, who got the most followers, who got the most likes. And then here come the record company, they'll swoop them up, partner up with them, or whatever. But either way, you still got to do your work. See, when we did the groundwork back in the day, you did the groundwork. You tried to be the best locally you could ever be. You tried to be the best regionally you could ever be. If you get lucky enough to go on a national tour, you build yourself up like that. Right now, you can just be in front of your computer and do all of that. You can send, like I always say, you can make a record in your underwear and just be in your bedroom, and when you finish, you sit, upload, and it goes into the planet. It goes into the world. Now, you still got to get the ears because it's just going to be in space. If you don't know how to land it down and to touch the people that you're trying to touch, then it's still, what's the point? You got a record on iTunes with Jay-Z and Beyonce, and your record is in iTunes. But if nobody, that machine is the big deals. You know what I'm saying? You still, you on iTunes, but when Beyonce drop a surprise album, like she just wake up and say, I'm gonna just drop this album, and her God knows how many millions of followers are just going to be like, oh, my God, I got to go get it right then and there. Independent artists drop a surprise album without no good rollout, without no good promotion, without no good buzz going on. It's just going to sit there like doo-doo, you know what I mean? So the internet is definitely great that all these new artists can actually utilize that tool to make themselves hotter, whereas we had to do groundwork, street work, in stores. You had to, you know what I mean? You got to physically put your stuff in mom and pop stores or big chains on consignment. Right now, the big record store is iTunes, Amazon, Tidal. You know what I mean? All these musical platforms, and your thing can hit all of them stores at once, and the kids can stream it. But if the kids don't know who you are, they're not going to stream it. They're not going to listen to it. They're not even going to know you exist if you don't make yourself hot. So people that feel like, oh, the internet is the greatest thing. To me, the internet, only thing the internet has done that has really, I think, hindered the industry is it puts your fans too much in your business. Like, everybody has an opinion. Like, before, you got to buy the record to know that it's corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to buy the record to know, like, you got to buy the record to know that it's great. Now, I can hear it because it's on the internet. It's free. Well, a lot of times you can get anything you want on the internet for free. So it's not a real fan thing. It's like, oh, I heard it once. It's good. It's good. It's bad. Whatever. And then I got the ability. I got to hear John Doe from Nebraska tell me how bad I am, or how, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. It's like now, and also it's like these guys got your phone numbers. Like, can you imagine everybody got your phone number in the planet to tell you how they feel about you, and not even about your music. It is like, to me, the internet that took music out of first place and put the artist in first place. So now the artist got to be either Superman, or he got to be super villain, or he got to be the dumbest, or he got to be the wackest, whatever. But it's like everybody has an opinion. It's like, you got a phone, I can type in. You got a computer, I can type in. And it's like, that's too much. To me, it's too much. It's like, some things got to be private. Some things, like, I got to put my personal life out there for you to like me. You know what I'm saying? Not put my music out there for you to like me. That's what I feel.
Well,
and as far as
it's
the machine,
that content greed, that greedy for content. But I argue with, because I got a couple nephews that's inspiring rappers, and you know, I'm like, okay, what open mic? You're an Atlanta player. Is mad open mics, and oh well, you know, I ain't ready for that. Well, what you talking about? Well, you know me, I'm gonna try to do my thing on the internet and hope that it blow. And I'm like, yo, listen, it's certain things you'll get from stage that you will never get from the internet. To be able to turn the crowd around, to be able to control the crowd, to be able to really see what's hot that you do and what can be cut. I mean, cut the fat. Let's stop doing that. I mean, when somebody clicks a little button, you're going to only get so much out of it. But when you can actually see the effects that you can give to a crowd, I mean, it's phenomenal. What say you?
Now, with that being said, the music business, because of the few artists that supposedly made it on the internet, and don't let them fool you, man. It's record companies and people with a lot of money, but like, you're not gonna get nowhere in this industry without no money. Without no money. And as far as money goes, and I ain't talking about buying lights, buying, paying to play. I'm talking about, for one, you got to invest in yourself. Like, you got to be the hottest. So to be invested in yourself, something that don't even take money is just practice. Like, the industry that made these people feel like through the internet you could become the hottest. And it's people that, like Soulja Boy and different people, got rich off of the internet, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. But now, like you say, your nephews or any other young people that I see, they like, I'm gonna be the next Soulja Boy. So I'm gonna put myself on the internet. I haven't been to no open mic. I haven't been to no shows. So now do get hot. Say you a lucky one to get hot. And now they just throw you out there to the wolves, and now you out there getting booed because your stage show suck, your content suck.
Right.
Or if you become an internet sensation with your music in second place and you are the clown or whatever. I won't say everybody got to be a clown to be hot, but you are something about you that made you spark that everyone loves because they love looking at your pictures or your actions on Instagram or YouTube, right? And now you gotta come out there with your music, and your music is not as good as you are. You know what I'm saying? You might as well become a comedian because you're funny. You know what I mean? They don't make you a musician. Like musicians, to me, any musician that's worth their salt as being a musician or poet or rapper took their craft serious from the gate, picked up a guitar, instrument, or drums, learn how to play the hell out of them things, join a band, get out of the band, start your own band, put your music out. Like, you learn your craft. Like with the internet, there's no learning of the craft. It's like the programs and the apps can make you a star overnight, but it's like a microwavable meal. It's good for 2 minutes, and then it's gone. The albums don't breathe no more, man. Remember, you could put an album out, and the album is hot for at least a year because you got a tour on that album. You got the single that's hot that you got to keep working. Like Queen of the Wobble, man. I've been working that thing since 2015, and it's still a relevant, pertinent song. Is a fan favorite, a part of my show. But if you got the 2-minute rapper, he got a song out every day, every other day, every 3 days he got a new song out. He's getting watered down, and then the industry itself is saturated. Like I said, even the big machines, they just picking and choosing who's the hottest or who's the most marketable. They can't take everybody in the boat, even though everybody's in the water, because now the water is just muddy. It's just so muddy with too many people. My grandmother could make a record and just come out, and she got a hot track. She got a hot track beat. She the hottest thing on the internet for a day or a week or two or whatever. She might make a whole lot of money being the hottest thing on the internet for that because of that content that she put out. But at the same time, it's gone. Like you just played Rakim, Know the Ledge, man. That thing right there, that song. You know how old that song is, and it's still fire. And it's still something that Rakim performs today.
And he was a sax player. And in turn, he said that's what helped him put songs together by being a musician first. Going back to
that's
what
why I
you
was
said, knowing the art.
I always thought, I didn't know how to play nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I never realized that I'm a musician. Like, I know when the music is hot. I know how to put tracks together. I know how to flow on the joint. I'm the instrument. And if you're not getting your instrument right, especially if you're rapping over the same 5 beats that everybody raps over, I don't know how they're so slow and they just don't have no feeling. And like James Brown said, if the beat don't move you, it ain't gonna move nobody. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like these guys, it's just too much. It's too much. The internet brings too much at you at the same time at once, man. You can't even keep up with R. Kelly, Jesse Smollett, whoever else is hot in the news at the time. Is the president, and it's coming at you all at one time. Where before you had to wait till 6 o'clock or 11 o'clock to see the news and get tidbits of what's happening. Now it's just all hitting you at once, like everything at one time, and you ain't got to wait for somebody to give it to you. It's there for you to just pick and choose. Tekashi 6ix9ine is like, whew, overload. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no music. Nobody's caring about the music.
What is this? This is Epiphany Radio Spotlight, and I'm your humble host, Aquil Ali. And I'm joined by Lady Inkwell and Sexi Sagi, and our featured artist is Supreem Da Rezarekta. We've come to the time where we do our Lady Inkwell's Book of the Week. Lady Inkwell, if you please.
All right. Now, my Book of the Week comes from another notable Philly native, Jill Scott. Singer, songwriter, actress, and poet first, Jill Scott delivers some heavy, sultry poetry from her book, The Moments, the Minutes, the Hours. Since writing and keeping a journal of poems since 1991, she approaches and tackles subjects of family, love, relationships, and everything in between. You can find this gem on Amazon, Amazon Kindle, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and some of your local libraries.
I'm here to tell you, cop that book. Hey, we'll be back after this break. Get ready for the rapid fire round. We're going to give you some poetry to bring. And we got some callers here that want to say hi and some more stuff. So, hey, man, right after the break, we'll be back with the rapid poetry fire round. So get your pieces ready. What you think will stand the test of time.
It's time for the rapid fire round, only on Epiphany Radio Spotlight with your host, Aquil Ali. Put together your favorite, best, fire, poetic pieces. Right here Wednesday night on the Real Entertainment Network.
The new moon rode high in the crown of the metropolis, shining like who on top of this? People was tussling, arguing and bustling. Gangsters of Gotham, hardcore hustling. I'm wrestling with words and ideas. My ears is pricked, seeking what will transmit. Subscribe to the plot, transcript. Yo, this ain't no time whether usual or suitable. Tonight alive, let's describe the inscrutable, the indisputable. We New York, the narcotic. Draped in metal and fiber optics. We're mercenaries paid to trade hot stock for profit. Thirsty criminals, thick pockets. Hard knuckles on the second hands of working class watches. Skyscrapers and colossus. The cost of living is preposterous. Stay alive, you pay or die, no options. No Batman and Robin. Can't tell between the cops and the robbers. They both partners, they all heartless, with no conscience. Back streets stay darkened, while unbelieving hearts stay hardened. My ego talent stay sharpened, like city lights stay throbbing. You either make a way or stay sobbing. The shiny apple is bruised but sweet, and if you choose to eat, you can lose your teeth. Many crews retreat, nightly news repeat. Who got shot down to lockdown? Spotlight the savages, NASDAQ averages. My narrative grows to explain its existence amidst the harbor lights which remain in the distance. So much on my mind that I can't recline. Blasting holes in the night till she blends sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, the smoke retrace the skyline. Heard the bass ride out like an ancient maiden call. I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train leaving.
Breathing in deep city breath, sitting on leadership steps, we stoop to new lows. Hell froze the night the city slept. The beast crept through concrete jungles, communicating with one another and ghetto birds where waters fall from the hydrants to the gutters. The beast walk the beats, but the beats we be making. You on the wrong side of the track, looking visibly shaken, taking in plunges, plunging to death that's painted by the numbers with crowd on applied pressure. Cats is playing God for having children by a lesser baby mother. But up it, we played against each other like puppets, swearing you got pulled when the only pull you got is the wool over your eyes. Getting knowledge in jail like a blessing in disguise. Look in the skies for God, what you see besides the smog is broken dreams flying away in the wings of the obscene. Thoughts that people put in the air, places where you could get murdered over a glare. But everything is fair, it's a paradox we call reality. So keeping it real will make you a casualty of abnormal normality. Killers born naturally like Mickey and Mallory, not knowing the ways will get you capped like an NBA salary.
So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blasting holes in the night till she blends sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, green smoke retrace the skyline. Yo, don't the bass ride out like an ancient maiden call. I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, just heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train leaving.
Yo, on the A-man corner I stood looking at my former hood. Felt the spirit in the wind, knew my friend was gone for good. Through dirt on the casket, the hurt I couldn't mask it. Mix it down, emotion, struggle I hadn't mastered. I choreographed 7 steps to heaven. Inhale, waiting to exhale and make the bread leaven. Veteran of the Cold War, it's how I go for what I know or what's known. So some days I take the bus home just to touch home. From the crib I spend months strong. Sat by the window with a clutch dome, listening to shorties cuss long. Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Tried to call or at least speak the Lord, but didn't have a touch tone. The dog and dog world, you got a much on. Some of this land I must own. Out of the city, they want us gone. Tearing down the jacks, creating plush homes. My circumstances between Cabrini and Love Jones. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Ask my guy how he thought traveling the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown. It's deep, I heard the city breathing the sleep. A reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep. Deep, I heard my man breathing the sleep. A reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep. So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blasting holes in the night till she bless sunshine. Breathe in the hell vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, smoke retrace the skyline. Yo, how the bass ride out like an ancient maiden ball. I can't take.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd fresh, cool, young Lou, trying to cash his microphone check 212. Wanna believe my own hype, but it's too untrue. The world brought me to my knees, what have you brung you? Did you improve on the design, did you do something new? Where your name in on the guest list, who brung you? You, the more famous person, you come through. And the sexy lady next to you, you come too. And then the hitman, standing outside of heaven, waiting for God to come and get me. I'm too uncouth, unschooled to the rules, and too gumshoe. Too much of a newcomer and too uncool, like Shadow in the Veil. I battle with it well, though I need a holiday like Lady Who's Sun Blue. Go back, whatever you did, you undo. Heavy as heaven, the devil on me 2 tons too. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know. Yeah. And you better wear your shades. Spotlights here can burn holes through the stage. Down through the basement, past the Indian graves where the dinosaurs laid, and out through China, elements, airliners magnified ×5. That's pointed at the rhyme, ricochets off the moon and sets the forest ablaze. Now that's important to say, cause even with all that, most of us don't want it to fade. We want it to break, meaning we want it to grow, meaning we want it to stay. Like the governor called and he told him to wait. Unstrap him from the chair and put him back in his cage. The audience ain't phased, and they ain't gon' clap, and they ain't gon' praise. They want everything back that they paid, cause they've been waiting since 10 to see the lights get dim. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here, and the lights are on, and they wanna show. So chauffeur, come and take me away, cause I've been standing in this line for like 5 whole days. Me and security ain't getting along, and when I got to the front, they told me all of the tickets were gone. So just take me home where the mood is mellow, and the roses are thrown, M&M's are yellow, and the light bulbs around my mirror don't flicker. Everybody gets a nice autograph picture, one for you and one for your sister, who had to work tonight but is an avid listener. Every song's a favorite song and mics don't feedback. All the reviewers say you need to go and see that, and everybody clap laughs cause everybody is pleased. And then they all take the stage and start performing for me. Like ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know, oh, oh, oh. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna show, oh, 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 yeah. If you are.
If you are what you say you are, you know where you need to be, right here on the Epiphany Radio Spotlight. I'm here to tell you, who am I? I'm none other than your humble host, Aquil Ali. And our featured artist of the evening, along with me, Lady Inkwell, Sexi Sagi, is none other than Supreem Da Rezarekta, hip-hop legend in the building. Hey, Brother Supreem, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How you doing?
All right, now, we're opening the phone lines, man. I got a lot of people want to talk to you, man. And we're going to go to Meadow.
Yes, sir, my good brother. Yes, sir, my good brother.
What's going on, brother?
Ain't nothing, brother.
Oh, man, I'm hanging in there, man. Hanging in there.
Hey, man, phenomenal interview, man. I love your perspective, your point of view, man. You know, you're a real artist, brother. Let's just start there, man. You know, and I appreciate you speaking your mind and your perspective, and really don't really care who don't like it. I love that.
Thank God
Indeed.
a lot of people do. Thank God more people like it than don't. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I talk what's in my heart, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. And you know, I walk with God and give Him all the praises for
sir,
just let me still be here.
Oh man, you're right about that, man. Amen. Praises.
So, did you bring a piece for us? Now, before you
I did.
I
got a piece.
More. I'm looking to bring some fire because this man told me he don't like no quoted poetry. I said, well, that ain't the problem. We got that saved, baby. We got plenty of poets. We got poets. Man Meadows, a.k.a. Poetic. So, the mic is yours, brother.
Thank you, brother. I'm locked and loaded, and this piece is called Pages. Read the lines between my pages. Feel the ink drip in its infancy stages. Nurture my ebb and flow. Scroll through my Kindle or my iPad with your fingers, just not the middle. Grab my spine and hold me till you fall asleep. Listen to my audio voice, but don't weep. For the writings you are hearing are very concrete. I mean, so cemented and deeply rooted through hours of scribble and scribe, an outpouring of emotions and feelings being described. History lessons and great teachings brought to life and in color. Vivid is the imagination from one to another. The table of contents follows intricate ideas of he or she. Before you dive into seduction of the pages perfectly selected for me, usually you can find it cataloged in a library. But right now, at this moment, you can feel it in hands, seeing worded imagery. We are wordsmiths. Our art is here to uplift. You can feel us in our words. See us through our metaphors and verbs. Delight in our voices. Imagine love with various flows and choices. Male and female alike with a similar objective. To be your revolutionary collective. In peace.
What you think about that piece, bro?
Oh, that was deep. I like that. Like, I love words, man. I love the words of a lot of poets, especially when it means something. When it, like I said, it's the same as rap, man. If it means something and it moves somebody, then I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. You know, like I said, I got my favorite poet. Poet is Tony Love, but I like a lot. It's just some poets are just dry. It's like some rappers are dry. It's just like, what are you talking about? But your John had a lot of flow. You could have put a beat to that, and I'd have been like, yeah.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
No doubt. Thelma, Sexi Sagi. Keep calling her Thelma. My stepmother was named Thelma. That's why I love the name so much. Sexi Sagi.
Yes,
what you got for that piece?
I didn't hear you.
What you got for that piece?
Oh, it was wonderful. I love the wordplay.
Thank you, darling.
You back on the couch, good brother.
All right, my brother.
The rest of the class, we want to speak to Brother Supreem in the building. But
Yes,
before
sir.
you
Yes,
go,
sir.
what's going on Friday, brother?
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, let's talk about it. We're going to be discussing what is that energy, that moment, right before your lips meet for that first time, or every time, that moment. What is that energy, that space right between your lips before that kiss? So come through and let's talk about it.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah,
that
man.
Was Van Metal, right, family? Hold on, we might have time for the real rapid fire round.
All right, looking forward to it.
All right, brother. That was Van Metal, AKA Poetic. Okay, going right along. Keep on going. Keep it moving. 510. Who do we have on the air?
Hey, brother Kill. How you doing this evening?
Aziz!
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Now, last week we had Preacher Man down. This brother right here, he's cool. We can deal with you now. He like that.
Hey, man, I wanted to say something. That preacher man said one of his inspirations was David Chappelle, man. You know, I'm like, so if he's inspired by David Chappelle, I didn't think something like that would be a problem. You know, that's what kind of confused me about.
It wasn't a problem. He definitely rolled with the punches. He definitely rolled with the punches. It was good.
Yeah, if he's a pastor, he been there before. But no,
he ain't gonna share the replay with nobody. I'll tell you that right now. That nobody in the flock gonna hear that. Okay.
Right.
That part.
I'll let you interview.
Yeah. So, hey, man, say hi to our feature, man, Supreem Da Rezarekta, my brother.
Hey, Supreem, man, I'm real humbled and honored to meet you, my brother. I really love some of the knowledge you was dropping, especially with the juxtaposition of the internet performance versus actually being on stage and feeling the crowd. I like both you and the kid was saying, you know, feeling the crowd, controlling the crowd. It's a whole different environment, so I just really appreciate that, brother.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And, hey, listen, and don't forget to say hi to the new co-host, Sexi Sagi in the building, thicker than a snake.
How you doing, this new co-host?
How you doing, honey?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
Yeah, post that picture when you look like a thick-ass ninja, Sexi Sagi.
Aquil.
Well, you know you do. Go ahead, Z. Drop some fire on Supreem, man.
All right. This piece is called "She Is My Canvas." She is my canvas. All right. She is my canvas, able to withstand this branch's reach when we each align for verbal grind. I enter from behind. Timelessly her anatomy absorbs mine, sponging my fertilizing hydration. Like a cannabis patient, her sensation is the libation that keeps my mind at its prime, calming my nerves, as if each step is vows and nerves. This bowels curves empowered her walk as she defines my words. Sexy and slow as the pace as their speech is slurred. Her once bare pages were crazily left agonizing. Before me, ebonizing them, she was left compromising. Her tarp tantalizes the head of my pen, encouraging me to spill within her leaf. She is a book to me that reads cover to cover, and to know she is to know me. Poetically, we communicate. Any place that verses will land us. Arcade in this hieroglyphic speaks. Others discover they don't understand us. Verbally, they crave to disband us, but I find solace in her, and I'm at peace when she is my canvas. She accepts my felt tip, while point on point and erect when she felt this deep, dark, unfiltered, non-watered-down, permanent mark, sparking non-toxic exotic nativity. Her goddess tendencies are equal to my god fantasies, but still she appreciates my erotic creativity. Irritatedly, I have unsuccessfully thrust my ink in the wrong directions as others just passed it. The results were tragic, my thoughts crashing like the wrong way in traffic. She is now my canvas, and our chemistry is naturally automatic, so I trust her to decipher my cipher like linguistic graphics. She allows me to paint my frustrations. Her pages wrap me in her dedication. With hers where I live as my rib makes her creation. Blatant is our existence. Our cohesiveness is no coincidence. She is my canvas, and I compliment her by filling in with a strengthened instrument, spilling ink and blotting the emptiness like her melanin demands it, because, yes, she is now my canvas. And that's my piece.
Oh, man. Supreme, what you think? That's getting a little warmer now. Yeah, that's how you like it, right? A little eroticism. I don't know what happened to his mic. Oh, he's muted. I'm bad. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, man.
I got you.
I just gave you a whole speech. You know? yeah. I like that poetry. No, I was saying I like poetry that's inspired by women, man, because women can make you write from your heart and put it on that paper like that. It's dope, man. I like erotic poetry. I like romantic poetry, man, because poets supposed to make the birds come down and sing, man. That's what you did with that one.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sexi Sagi.
Yes. My heart's still beating. That was awesome, King. That was awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Queen.
Got the panties warm. All right, well, stick around and we'll be back around if we got time, all right?
All right, I'll be here.
All right. Brother Zing, always coming through representing. Uh-oh. Let's see. I think this is 610. 610, are you there?
Hello.
Are you muted? Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
May I ask who's on the mic?
This is Tony Love.
Woo! The baby party in the building.
I'm honored now. I'm honored and humbled.
Yeah. Miss Love, welcome to Epiphany Radio Spotlight. We're so pleased. I think you know this gentleman, Mr. Supreme here, huh?
Yeah, I've known him for a little bit.
A little bit.
We go back.
Well, he speaks very highly of you, and
okay.
I'm so pleased that you came through tonight. So did you bring peace?
I do have a piece.
Yes, ma'am. The mic is yours.
Okay. This may come as a surprise, but I miss you. I could see through all of your lies, but still I miss you. I want to be your addiction. I want you to dream of me. Wake up thinking of me. Can't wait to touch skin with me. Put your hands on me and let me take you to ecstasy. Hold me and desire me. Inhale me, absorb me, or savor every of me. Fold me into your physique like my dress folds into my inner thigh. I want to be your addiction. I want to possess your mind,
flow through every curvature of your body, make you want to get up out of your warm bed at night just to have me. Full body sweat and fever when you desire the dope of me to be within you. I want to be your addiction. I want you to need me, to breathe me, to spend your last dime just to fill your atmosphere with me. I want to take you higher, make your heart sing, change the neurons in your mind, make you lose track of time. I want to be your addiction. I want you to be a fiend for me, to concede that I am all that you need. I want to be your addiction.
My goodness, my goodness. I see why she's your favorite poet, brother. I see
yes,
why.
Sir.
She is the truth. Let me clap back at that. I see. So I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak for Supreme. I'm gonna kick something for you, Supreme. I'm gonna kick this for you. This is from my man here. This is what he told me about you. She's the epitome of everything good and nice. Her words are so sweet, I make her say everything twice. And I dream about her on a constant. She's above anything raunchy. Oh, she's classy. She's sassy. All at the same time. She's my sweet oasis. Cool like chilled wine. It just boggles the mind how she's so fine. But sometimes I allow her to enter my dreams. But she's a takeover artist over the entire scene. What? I'm just talking about my Eve, my future, my beautiful queen. And I'm saving myself for her alone. Because I've envisioned our matching thrones, our diamond-studded gold crowns that match, and nobody's ever getting a place of that. Still, my love, I'm waiting for you, and I'm building a kingdom that's made for two. I'm forever true, like the sky is blue, and I will always cherish you. I'll represent you well, whether you're here or there. Speak your name out loud and clear. Embrace you, baby. You'll have no fear about me. Oh, yes. She's my future. She's my queen. She's my beautiful Eve. And I hope you're listening because I prayed for your survival. Prepared for your arrival. I will never deny you your wonderful title, but it's imperative you do. Don't be fooled by these other fools. This dream will definitely come true. You for me, and me for you. Because you're my secret promise I will never break. You're my lovely keepsake, my wonderful helpmate. I just wish I could see your face. Knew where to look for you. How long is this race? I can't wait to love my honey sacred, and you're just for me. Y'all better look at that sister because she's fit for a king. I'll be traveling the world with my favorite girl, diving for seashells for her pretty pearl, making love in the beach's sand, holding hands while we understand each other's heartbeat. My beautiful Eve tastes so sweet, like forbidden fruit I can keep. I just want to kiss your eyelids when you sleep. Yes, my love, this word, this love is deep in peace. Yeah, baby. That's that word. That's that word, baby.
Yeah, wait. Hey, it's what he said. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what he thought.
Thank you, brother Ali. Thank you, brother Akil, for
I got you.
Put that in. Hey, and that's what I told him about you today too, man. You know what I'm saying? I was telling him it sounded like he just read my mind. You know?
Yeah. I thought Hey, so you like Thelma, what you got for a piece?
Yeah.
Give a little something now. Sexi Sagi in the building.
I got a little song.
Let it rip.
The night is crisp, and the street is silent. In the distance, I can hear you howling. The cool breeze interrupts my flow. Oh, so elegantly, how the curtains put on a show. And as I make way with nothing above my waist, and as the air violates every melanated space, standing freely, letting the breeze caress, she, standing not noticing you was watching me. And as my hair danced like a wildfire, and my eyes open to you, my stare says nothing less than desire. So I whisper, so what you gonna do? And as you make way until I can no longer see your face, the next thing I noticed, you was behind me grabbing my waist, admiring my apple bottom shape. But I just leaned, holding on to the balcony, anticipating your proper greeting me. I want you to slide in like a thief in the night. Make me await my neighbors as we watch all the lights pop on all at the same time. And as you sensually grind, I want you to make me lose my mind. I want to manifest words I can't produce. I want you so deep, I dare not to taste you. Speaking of tasting, I like when we blend flavors, because when I suck, I tend to like me and you on a dinner table. Tasting me on top of you like a topping of a sundae, I tend to devour you. And as I make my jaws meet you, constantly creeping the balcony, raising you off your feet, and as I made the stars blush, and nothing makes me amp than having to tell my king, hush. I like to trace the veins with my tongue, and I like to make a road map, so I say when you come. So suck the tip so gently until you whisper, I won. Yours truly, the one and only Sexi Sagi. Mwah.
Mm.
And that's that.
AKA the thick ass ninjas. I heard that. I'm not the case Supreme, but
Aquil, what you doing?
Tony London broke the mic.
It tends to happen like that.
All that heat. Yeah, it melted the mic. It melt all that fire poetry y'all spitting and melted the mic cord.
Well, of course, right here, 773 Abdullah.
Hey, what's going on?
It got hot in here.
Yeah, getting hot in here, brother. Welcome to the Epiphany Radio Spotlight, my good brother. Say hello to our feature, Supreem Da Rezarekta.
Good evening, brothers. How y'all doing?
Hey, how's everything?
I'm well, blessed. Alhamdulillah. I'm well.
Busters. So what's good, brother? You came with a piece?
Hello? Excuse me?
It's time caller. I said, did you come with a poetic piece, my brother? First time caller.
I definitely have a poetic piece for you. It's called If I Only Knew. And it goes like this. It goes, how could I be so ignorant and distrustful? What was wrong with my mind? How could I neglect you? My actions are as if I don't love you. With all the wrong I've done, who was I not to trust you? Now I'm a million miles away, wishing I could touch you. My stupid ass actions, I had to go and crush you. Search for someone else to love. My eyes were lustful. I said you was crazy, but I was the damn fool. Walking around so arrogant like I was so damn cool. Played the fake games, now I'm so damn screwed. Told so many lies, not a bone in my body told the truth. Ignoring the stop signs, your feelings I just blew through. I caused my own pain, now you're too through. My wrongs, infidelities, and insecurities made me accuse you. On the other hand, your honor and loyalty made me choose you. Now I'm at a crossroads, hoping not to lose you. Wishing I had a clue of how to apologize to you. Hindsight is a motherfucker. Now that's the damn truth. All I can say is if I only knew. If I only knew, my games would hurt me too. I'll tell you what that point was. If I only knew.
And it's messed up when you're there, and when love don't love you no more. And I like pieces. That's kind of like my bag. I like pieces when you can tell your own truth because that's all you have control over. It's what you did. You can point the finger all you want, but it definitely is going. You got 4 other fingers pointing right back at you. I feel your pain on that one, brother.
Well, you know, as a man, we all are accountable for our actions. You know?
I respect that piece.
Thank you. I appreciate it, brother.
Sexy Sagi, what you got for that piece?
That was awesome. Like you said, it's nothing like a piece where you can tell your truth. I once heard a poet say that poetry doesn't start until you start telling the truth. That was awesome, King.
I appreciate it. Much love. Much love.
Supreme, what you like?
Yeah, it was.
What you piece,
yeah, that was, man. Yeah, it was like that thug loving right there, man. That's that thugs need love too, baby. Gratitude.
Oh man, hey man, I appreciate you for calling. First time caller, Abdullah, man. Don't be no stranger, man. Come through anytime. You are definitely good brother.
Yes, thank you, love.
I would not be a stranger. I would definitely not be a stranger at all. Thanks for the platform, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, sir. Hey, stick around, man. We got time for the speed round. We're gonna get right back to you, all right?
Most definitely. I'll be right here waiting, baby.
Oh yeah, get another piece, locked and loaded. That was a Abdullah, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to tell you, we're gonna keep it moving. 773, man. Who's on the mic?
Hey, it's Jamie.
Jamie!
Hi.
Hey, I was all on her page like, yo, you coming through, right? You coming through,
I know it. And then I had somebody else who had a radio show. They wanted me to call in, so I'm like, I think I could do both. So I did. I called theirs because theirs was only like an hour. And I did a piece over there, and I'm just like, I can't stay because, I told somebody else I called, and I like to keep my word. So they were just like, okay. So I've been listening for like the last half hour or so.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming through. Hey, say hello to our featured artist, Supreem Da Rezarekta.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Good.
Last couple of weeks, but I'm hanging in there.
I can dig it. Prayers up to you, sister.
Mm.
And say hi to our new co-host, Sexi Sagi. This is Jamie.
How you doing, love?
I'm okay.
And your name again, honey, is Jamie?
Yes.
Okay.
So I know you brought some heat for us, Jamie. I know you brought some heat for us. I've been
hearing like the last couple ones are like erotic. I'm like, should I stay with that theme or just like do what the piece that I really want to do?
Well, that's what Supreme like. He like that. He like romantic, or he likes romantic.
I know, and
I
got a few of those, but I got this other piece. It's kind of how I've been feeling lately. So I'm like, I should probably just stay true to that, so it might change the mood a little bit. But I think anybody that's like a music lover would really understand where I'm coming from with this piece,
Hey, the mic is yours.
Okay. I kind of wanted to explain because I want people to get it. I know they say you shouldn't explain your pieces before you do them, but I'm like, I want people to get it. Like, it's called Rehab, and it's basically from everybody knows how rehab goes, right? It's basically from my perspective of, it's your turn up to speak about what your quote-unquote problem is, and, you're kind of there against your will, but you're like, what the hell, I'm here, let me just, so it's that kind of thing. And so I'll just get right into it. I've turned myself into a dope fiend. Lyrics and instruments are my morphine. I use anger and denial to tie off my veins in anticipation of feeling nothing again.
Headphones is my syringe, and volume is what gives it the push. When the rhythm gets inside and it starts to collide, it makes everything go shush. At least for a moment, or as long as it can. But I'm running out of places to hide my feelings again. They're falling out of places that I've hid and tucked them, and now they're going against the predetermined custom. Who told them they had rights to try to run my life? See, that's not going to happen. Nope, not tonight. See, I've got the perfect remedy. Better yet, the cure. See, I know how to silence you. I'll just dance until I'm sore. But when I'm all out of breath, music ain't the only thing pouring out of my chest. There are words in my veins that's corrupting my brain, and I think it's driving me insane. Wait, let me say that again. There are veins in those words that's crashing and corrupting, and I can't do anything, but I want to do something. Yet I do nothing because I love the high that it gives me. The absence of accountability as I'm lost in the beats and the melodies. And you can't tell by looking at me, but that's as close as I get to being free. It's my Novocaine, like when my heart and soul's in pain and I'm feeling like a sink that's recently been drained. But I don't complain. I just fix it myself. So I don't need your help. I don't know why I'm here because I'm not like you, no offense, but this is bullshit. I'm not an addict. I don't have a problem. I can quit any time that I want. What? You don't believe me? Do I need to change the size of the font? Like if I make those words bigger, would it make it that much more believable? Unbelievable. Why is that so inconceivable? It's true. I don't need help. I can fix it myself. Just let me step outside, like real quick, because I just need another hit. I've been fiending since I got here, but instead I'm up here just trying to stumble through this. So don't judge me. I'm not an addict. I don't need help. I just need some time alone, and I can fix this myself. But I do need someone to help me tie off my veins, because I'm having a hard time because of my shaky hands. But that doesn't mean I have a problem. I just told you I'm not an addict. It's just a habit helping me to inhabit. And right now, I just got to have it. I know how that may sound. And, of course, you're pushed to label me because you only see what I show you and you only hear what I speak. But none of you would dare get close enough to dive off into the deep. So let me think. Maybe I do have a problem, but I'm not the only one in here who would rather ignore their problems than solve them. Because music is my distraction, better yet my reaction. And so what if it's the first thing I reach for should anything happen? You don't know me, and you couldn't begin to understand how invincible I feel with the playlist in my hand, with my favorite songs on repeat, and the volume up as loud as it can. So I'll take a stand, and I'll be the first to defend my abuse. But then again, what's the use? Because those voices, they still get through, reminding me of all the things I did and the things that I couldn't do. Would someone please just help me tie off my veins? I could use another hit. I just want this all to stop because I'm not ready to deal with it. But this gives me strength and stability in the form of melodic lullabies that cradle me. See, it helps me push things down and it keeps things at bay. It gives me the optimism I need just to get through each day. So don't ask me to just hand this over. I can't deal with this sober. And it hurts me to breathe, but I get tired of holding my breath. So if you take away my crutch, I'll have nothing left. So you see, I'm not an addict. I don't need help. I just need some time alone, and I can fix it myself. I'm not in denial, or at least that's what I tell myself. I don't need help. But just help me tie this one off. You see, my hands, they're still shaking, and I can't do it by myself. But don't call this some addiction. See, this is more of an escape, and I'll have nowhere left to go if you just take that away. So please.
That was a powerful piece. All I want to do is smack the dope out your hand. Put it down. You put me right there with you. Back up off the doo-doo. We call that doo-doo in Philly. You heard? Yeah. Person that thinks they're an addict is the addict. And you definitely embody the struggle that they go through. Whatever the beast is, love.
Your microphone is really staticky. I didn't hear nothing you said.
What I was saying.
Yeah, I heard none of that.
What I was saying is, your body struggle that an addict goes through, whether they're addicted to a toxic love, drugs, any kind of habit, you've embodied that struggle because that thing natural addict. So could that piece.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy Sagi, what you got for that piece?
Yes, Queen. That imagery was awesome. The message was most definitely on point. I understand you explaining it, but it didn't need no explaining. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Exactly. Supreem Da Rezarekta.
Yeah, that was deep. That was real deep. That was got me in my feelings. I wanted to give her a hug.
Yeah, right?
That's just real life.
It's not like a real piece. So, Jamie, I want to thank you for coming through. Stick on by. And we definitely going to have time for a speed round. Okay, baby?
Okay.
Fine. Put the jokes down, though. It's a drug-free zone right here at Epiphany Radio Spotlight. Sure enough. In the mortal words of Nancy Reagan, just say no. We got I had the girl next, but he must have dropped. Okay, it's going to go to 470.
Hey, this is Murder She Wrote.
Murder! How you doing? I'm glad you came through.
Thank you.
Say hi to the featured artist, Supreem Da Rezarekta.
Hey, Supreme, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Glad to hear you to be on tonight.
Hey, man, we just talking about hip-hop, sharing some poetry with Supreem, and all of that. Right, hey, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what you bring?
I just tuned in tonight, so is the topic just regular, just everything?
Our topic is bring a piece that you think will stand the test of time. We talk about the versatility of being relevant in the hip-hop industry. So, correlate that. Give us a piece that you think test of time.
Mm-hmm.
And make it good. Yeah, definitely.
All right. I brought a piece for you, but it's kind of an erotic piece, but I guess that's all right.
Oh, yeah, well, Supreem, he loves that hot. Give him some hot. Give him some heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Supreem
here it goes.
Make it hot.
Do you remember your first love? Was it done gently or was it hard and rushed? I remember you, my summer love. Your muscles glistened in the sun. I remember hiding in the brush. Your sweet sweat sizzled when it dropped on my said, slow down. It's not a race, but I only have one pace. So please, slow me down. Fill me up. Make me drown. You grabbed me by my fingers. I followed you with a smile on my face. You turned around. I watched your gaze. You guided me up the ladder, up the treehouse. I was timid as a mouse, but your kiss slowly calmed me. Kissing blessed into me, dancing to invisible music. I hear the tinkle in my mind. Could feel the melodies between my thighs. The tingles mingled with me and brings me to you. You swell in my hands. You lie me down. Kiss my body like morning dew. Before I knew it, your head was between my legs. You clasped my hands before I could cry out to you. Entered my mouth. It wasn't long before I felt you go some. I can feel that you grow as my teeth scrape you. I really didn't know what to do, but suddenly he removed himself from my grasp, slid down slowly, feeling your tongue rub down my body. You went around my belly button like a roundabout. Those Kentucky nights, the sun was so bright, but in our treehouse, we were free. No hiding from ecstasy. I feel fire inside of me. You were melting marshmallows deep within this sea, this creaming, dripping, and wet, all warm and sweet. It must be the way you lick it off of me, not love, just passion. Cannot forget my first piece of melted chocolate and our late night forbidden action. In peace.
That's that slow wine. Now, what's talking about the treehouse? What you into? Hey, Supreme, this is another scared nigga.
Until something else.
Don't come knocking if the treehouse rocking, baby. I said, don't come knocking if the treehouse rocking.
That's right.
But hey, very vivid.
Treehouse was rocking.
He took us with. That's for damn sure. I'm here to tell you.
So before you go, let us know what people can expect on your show on Tuesday nights.
Okay, so I got all of March already planned out. So we are on Hurt Locker on Epiphany Radio every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. This week we're going to be doing poetic therapy about depression and anxiety. Then we're going to be doing uplifting women, uplifting men, and then finally at the end of the month we're going to be doing abandonment issues. So I'm really excited about March coming up, and I hope everybody can call in and talk to me and Sam about their issues and leave us with some poetic therapy.
Okay, now. Best believe. All right, well, hang on, man. I think we're going to have a little time for speed round. So hang out, chill out in the room.
All right.
I'm here to tell you that was Murder, She Wrote from the Hurt Locker. 301.
Yes. This is Crystal James, a.k.a. Crystal Storm.
Crystal Storm. Say hello to Supreem Da Rezarekta.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Y'all killing me
right
with
now,
your
She rebirthed.
I know, right?
Became her own creative piece, a work of art, so to speak. Beautiful, inspired she, royalty from within, a queen so bold and destined to be, creatively expressed through the river of the Nile, now flows within her dreams beyond compare, as she becomes one entity seeking truth beyond compare. Third eye opening evermore, zen-like feelings exploding in the air, beyond compare.
I like that piece.
And peace.
I got something for that piece. I got something. A black woman is essential to a black man's love. The nectar of her essence are surely what dreams are made of. She's a powerful reminder of God's grace, especially if her heart is in the right place. She's a black man's peace. Gentlemen, adore this woman. Watch her love increase. A millionfold, but truth be told, she's the most underestimated treasure the world has ever known. The absolute truth, the original mother, the root. She's undeniably the proof that God does exist. Black man and black woman. Ooh, what a wonderful fit. Maybe we build our kingdom brick by brick. Recover our jewels and make it quick because she's the embodiment of the finest pleasure, the richest treasure, the sweetest forever, just because a black woman is a black man's love. Now, if he's the sun, she'll be your moon. Among the stars, souls in tune. Gentlemen, never take for granted what God has given you. She's the greatest gift. Brother, she's the one. The mandolin in her skin is made for the sun. This is how the world begun. A black woman, loving black man, despite all the troubles through the burning sand, through the ignorance and circumstance. We love you, baby. Let's build again just because a black woman is essential to a black man's love and peace.
Yes.
Hey, Storm. Hey, man, don't be no stranger. I think I heard you spit one other time, if I'm not mistaken, maybe on another Epiphany show. But you're a dope poet, man. Definitely. Come again.
Thank
Come
you.
again. You are definitely welcome. Thelma.
I will. Yeah.
AKA Sexi. What you got for a piece?
Hi, Queen. That was Crystal James, right? Miss Storm.
Yes.
Most definitely, Queen. Most definitely. That was awesome. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Tell you. Well, we're gonna sit you back down there in the chill out room, and we're gonna get. I think we're at the bottom of the list, so we're gonna start this speed round real quick. So stick around.
Okay.
I think we'll have time for you. All right, get done.
All right.
Ladies, Storm. All right, we're going back to my man. All right, let it be known we are starting the rapid fire round for real. Hey, y'all know the business. You stay locked and load, spit your piece, and I need to hear in peace. That's that piece. The end, so we know you're done, so we can open the next mic. Very important. Lock and load. That means, and then spit your piece, and then say in peace, so we know to go to the next. All right now.
Locked and loaded, Fan Meadows, no longer blinded. When I close my eyes, I begin to fantasize about a moment in time where the imagery was fine, and our canvas of pure pulchritude was met with brand new metaphors to include a radiance of ambiance so pure, pure enough that the streets had no cure, all the golden honey of an existence, of a love so magnificent that the control of emotions lost the bonding agent enclosed to seduction. The visionary spoke to me. The missionary paved way for me. to search out more intense heat, so intense that the molten lava cooled at her feet. In my celestial state of being, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, a return to genuine compassion. When she would express love's ultimate session, I was in a natural high. I mean, she was my blunt, my alcohol, white or brown liquor, I can't front. Her mesmerizing eyes, hips, and thighs, I couldn't see before with my opened eyes. But here they are, shut and in the dark. In the darkness, I'm transformed like a child in the park. Nature's beast, primal feast. I swore I could see anything, but it wasn't till I closed my eyes and saw everything in peace.
773, where you at? Seven seven three, Abdullah.
Yeah. What's going on?
You locked and loaded, baby. Spit your piece. Speed round.
I'm definitely. The title of the piece is called Lost. It goes, although we have not met, thoughts of you leave my sheets wet. Waking up nights in a cold sweat, you a picture of beauty I'll never forget. Charisma is the melody of a perfect vignette. Not knowing you is my only regret. In due time we'll know one another, but not just yet. So much to you I want to show. Piece of your glory leaves me looking for more. Your every indulgence, let me explore. You're the master, show enough, you got that glow. It's a process of getting to know. With proper fertilization of friendship will grow. From what I've heard, you're the word, Miss Thunderbird. Your respect and honor all gird. From what I've seen, you're other seen. Possessing the royalties of a queen, your riches embodies everything, a priceless jewel, emerald green. This is my opinion of you. It appears to be all true. Your voice brings joy anew. Your beauty is the perfect hue. Nightly thoughts of missing you, as if I already know you. Trying to control these feelings of lust, I can't help imagining your touch. Wanting to see you again, the hours of the day I rush. Hoping you're that special friend, the one I can trust. There's pleasure in your grin. In your eyes, I see the two of us. Man, this is a shame. My every thought is of you. I don't even know your name. Living by the player's game, constant thoughts of you are kind of lame. No longer do I want to play the game. Reality makes you shy away from love's pain. The thoughts of you makes me want to change. With so many words I've been told, you never know what the future holds. I always avoided certain roads. Steering clear of situations I can't control. The ignorance of love took its toll. The eyes are the window to the soul. I always kept mine closed, afraid of shit I didn't know. But you make me want to drive places I've never drove. The more I try to suppress this desire, the more that it rises. Dealt with a lot of failed tries. Self-honor, loyalty, and trust is my demise. You're unique, a total surprise. Me, I'm a villain, one of the bad guys. I just want to get to know you, for you to get to know me. There's a part of me that's true. That's the part I want you to see, for you to notice me the next time our paths cross. Friendship has no cost. Restless, I turn to toss. Wanting to know you, I find myself lost. Title of that joint was Lost. Hello?
I'm here, honey. Thanks for that piece.
This is called Complications. It's complicated, but it shouldn't be. Not knowing who will sustain the most injuries is the only thing stopping me. In theory, the choice is simple. Me over you. But a quick glance into your eyes and I'm unsure if it's the right thing to do. So my ambition becomes submission. And the new mission is you telling me to listen, to trust what you say as you give a list of reasons and alibis as I internally debate if it's the truth or lies. You assure me your intentions lie within your actions, as you promise to keep your promises, but that never happens. I see you with my eyes, but your actions don't match your words. It irritates me so much that I've become paranoid and disturbed. So I'm right back, just right back where I started, as you try to diffuse me by telling me I'm too broken and guarded, but I hear you with my ears. It's my heart that's not convinced, and it's my mind constantly on the prowl of any sign of recompense. In peace.
I know.
610, you up?
Your voice slides inside my mind like silk panties between my thighs, and I can't get you out of my head. So sweet and so unique, I could listen to your sexiness until I fell off to sleep. But for now, just imagine you laying your body across my bed, yearning to feel your touch, your lips, and waiting for the first passionate kiss. And I can't believe I'm capable of feeling like this. Have I finally met my match, a romantic whose words are as sweet as a Hershey's kiss? Or my soulmate able to touch me so deeply I can't resist? Your eyes and your smile leave me yearning for your loving caress. Thoughts of you and I, hand heart to heart, makes me feel warm and sticky like honey dripping down the back of my dress. I want you and you want me, and we both find ourselves weak from the thought of opening up our souls and hearts as they intertwine into an eternal rope of passion and ecstasy. So you make love to my mind, and I can't say no. I surrender all. You are my destiny. So just lay my body down on your loving descended bed, because I can't get you out of my head. End poem.
What's up, else?
Loaded. Dragonfly. He said I was his dragonfly because my anger spits fire, but my wings are gentle. My head is always a little wired, all these words jumbled up in my brain. If they stay stagnant, I'm going to go insane. My fingertips onto this keyboard, trying to flap these wings so I can soar into the sky so high it no longer hurts when it rains. Don't know who is to blame for this pain. Why does a dragonfly's wings break so easily? These purple wings are strong but can't take the weight of the world holding them down. Sometimes I just want to give up, but I don't, for fear of getting stuck mid-flight in the air with no energy to fight. Being stuck is more than I can bear, the claustrophobic feeling of going nowhere. Can't see past the ceiling. The walls are caving in. I try to fight my way out, but I can't. I can feel my blood boiling. I'm about to blow. I feel like I'm stuck in a cage. I'm consumed with all this rage, like trapped parrots, so exotic. But no one understands me. The pain of never having, coupled with the pain of always fighting, is so overwhelming. I leave before I can be left, before the door shuts in my face. I have to be on the outside because one more fall, I will lose all my grace. In peace.
Are you still there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're locked and loaded.
Okay. Where did it go? Okay. The power of his kiss blew my mind. Bright as the sun, radiant as the moon, it begins. Underneath my soul, emotions escaped and took hold. Whether near or far you go, I'll be your shining star. The power of of your kiss traveled so far, mind-blowing love, having me wrapped around your finger like a glove. So do I. The power of your kiss blew my mind, my mind, my mind. Cosmic bliss rewinded, growth in love suspended upon high, revealing true love within soulmates abound. The power of a kiss, profound.
I'm here to tell you. We're going to end on you, Thelma, Sexi Sagi. Get your piece ready. I'm going to do one last one right here.
It's me?
I'm here to tell you. I can't take another hit. Another torpedoed relationship. I'm drawing the line at the thing. How much can one man think? I'm not a fan of useless drama. Wish you were more like your mama. Because I need an old school situation. A candlelight dinners with a light conversation. I favor peak day waters over drownings sorrows. Love me now, sweetheart, not tomorrow. Don't bury me with your past. Don't bother me if your love doesn't last. Please pass me by, don't even stop. Please take it easy on my broken heart. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Because I love very deeply. My emotion unchecked, please believe me. When you look at me, do you really see me? Look, I just got my heart back together. I don't need stormy weather. What I need is the wonderful effort. So be careful with the love you cause. Beware of the line you cross. My ship been tossed so many times, like a tasteless fruit that's turned to wine. Drunk off that bullshit, but not. You see, I'm gonna ask the right question, because my past has taught me one important lesson. Sexual desires are just a band-aid. Do I really know this woman in my fantasy? Am I helping her get over the truth? There's a hard hit from my last book. Do I really gotta pay attention for all the tears that she's wet? What do you expect? Will I accept? Am I here for you to bust and check it? Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Now, I'm not in the sponsored and a grown-ass woman. Comes to a calm, I'm very fluent. But how did you pay your bills before I got you? Your emotions are so unclear, I swear. Maybe I'm just a little scared. Excuse me if I'm a little scared. I'll bear witness I can't take another unhappy goodness. Wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Can't explain this love anxiety. Obviously, sick of me. Ending this thing before it even starts. All I know that
I want to come to you in the raw. I want you to imagine what I'm going to give to you once I get your heart to thaw. I want to start with your brain. I want to untie traumatized lines and create our own lane. Light shine brightly on this street where we intellectually meet. For you to look at me and see Nirvana, to enjoy the bliss you witness when we subliminal share kisses. I want you to fall for the thought of me. But when you think of me, your peace, I'll be. When I place soft hands on my man, I want him to melt all the stress away that he's been dealt. I want him to brush up close to me to feel my warmth, to become one with me, for I can be his strength when he ain't seeing the world so clearly. I want him to feel the warmth of my touch, to understand the fire and desire in us lies uncrushed. but we searching for something deeper. To touch you without touching you, giving you a taste of a true keeper. I want you to miss me like a Friday night and wish for me like a Monday morning. I want to be your weekends. I want to be your weakness. I want to be your wild thoughts as we stand hand to hand, flesh to flesh. Black love will always find a way to manifest. And that's that piece.
All right now. Supreme.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Well, that's the end of the rapid fire round. Unless you want to spit a piece, we're going to wrap this show up. Hot.
But I got, me, I got rap songs. I don't have no poetry, so I can hit you with a little something. Let you see how I'm coming for this next album. Next album coming out called The Concoction real soon. And this is called Tonight. And it goes like this. I'm in town for the night before I take that flight. I'm trying to hit the spot where the chicks is tight. If I hit, that's nice. If not, that's cool. I want to fall back and lighten up my mood. My dudes, we ready to paint the town. Ignoring all the cats trying to hate me now. That hate fake right now. Don't be immature. Too many ladies in the place to be insecure. Raise your hand, be sure, because for sure I'll be on the dance floor where there's more for me. Because these dudes don't dance. Me, I cut the rug. Get the party started, shutting down the club. Getting plenty of love, no time for thugs. Ladies looking good, dresses fitted and snug. They throwing me hugs, Supreme stepping the best. Hey, yo, meet me at the bar and get your toes a rest. Mama, I don't drink, but get a drink on me. Get one for your girl, now they both on me. The DJ got it pumping, jumping all night long. Is that the queen of the wobble? Yeah, that's my song. Dan shoes back on, Preem rocking the spot. With two bad bras, they like to wobble a lot. I manage them hot, if not right now. Even though these two girls got it hot right now, don't stop right now. I can go all night. I see my whole team and they always hype. What up? We in here, people partying hard. Shorty whispered in my ear, now we partying hard. I'm not really a dog, but I'm barking back. I like chasing the cats if they tail is fat. Cool, call me the cool cat, cause the Mac for days from city to city until I'm back at games. Thank you. In peace.
My man, Supreem Da Rezarekta. Hey, man, you've been a phenomenal featured guest tonight, man. I'd like to thank you for coming through. Shout out to Vet Brown for introducing me to you and
Biscuit
to the
Baby.
Biscuit Baby in the building. Hey man, and thank you for bringing this love through. Also, hey man, don't be a stranger, man. You got to come back and see it again. Especially when we get my man Terry P on here. We talk about this hip hop museum.
I love that.
And awards. Oh yeah. Because I was talking to some New York guys today about you, and we was talking about Perry's dream about having a memorial or a museum for Philly rappers, and he was like, "What, man? We already got a museum for hip hop." I said, "Yeah, that's for y'all." Philly has always had its own back.
Right.
I mean, we always had a little, I wouldn't say chip on our shoulder, but, we always made our own way.
Right.
Philly cat. You know what I'm saying? So we got mad respect for New York.
Scratching and surviving, man. Yeah.
But don't act like y'all ain't come down here and get this paper. And don't act like y'all didn't get confronted or had a Philly rapper open the show and he straight stole it from him. So keep it real. Y'all need your own slice of the pie because y'all always have been your own flow, cadence. Y'all always, Philly rappers, to the street, from Cassidy to Schoolie D, ESP, Fresh Prince. I remember when they was calling him the Bill Cosby of hip hop. Never had the curse in his record,
Right.
But made millions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no Philly rapper sounds alike, and that's fact. You know? And that's where I always give homage to you guys, man. You always kept it real for us, and you always stayed in your own lane. And that's how Philly Cat is. If you're from Philly, one thing you're going to know about a Philly Cat. That's why we had gangs back in the day, but a dude and female is their own gang. You know, nowadays, back in our day, our cousins jumped in the fight. Felt like a gang, but now everybody holding the cameras. Now, back when I was growing up, your cousins jumped in. They ain't filming shit, World Star, none of that. But, hey, that's kudos to y'all. So, hey, man, thanks again for coming. Let it be known, man. We back at it again next Wednesday. And we got a phenomenal poet, Booty Black, one of his Boom Coons, John Weaver. Phenomenal poet. So, hey, stay tuned, man. And don't forget, March 13th. Let me tell y'all, it's a heartbreak love site. Hey, Miss Love, you probably going to love this. You might want to get a piece of this. All first-time callers, please hit that event page. Put your info up there, whatever you got going on, shows, books, or just say hi so we can get y'all down and then let y'all be able to become a part of this Epiphany Poetry family, man. My name is Aquil Ali. Sexi Sagi, you got any closing words?
No, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, especially Supreme for being my first night and my first feature. Thank you, King.
Thank you.
The whole Epiphany Radio family for adding me. Thank you. Mwah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, well, your girl Inkwell, she pushing for you hard. So
that's my boo.
Shout out to her to making this thing a reality. So, hey, man, check out the Epiphany Soul Cafe tomorrow night. And let's talk about it on Friday and Poetry Madness Saturday, Inspiration Factory Sunday. I mean, every day of the week, Epiphany Radio has some type of poetry for you to spit, to listen to get inspired, what have you. We're here for you. And lock in the number, 319-527-6300. You ain't got to remember 50 numbers. It's one number every day. Bring that ass. I'm Aquil Ali. God bless.
God bless.
Peace.
Can be misunderstood. War telling me they full of pain, resentment. Need someone to live in them just to relieve tension. Me, I'm just a tenant. Landlord said D-wall vacant more than a minute. D-wall are vulnerable. Exclamation. Interior pink, color coordinated. I interrogated every nook and cranny. I mean, it's still amazing. Before they couldn't stand me. These walls wanna cry tears. These walls happier when I'm here. These walls never can hold up. Every time I come around, demolition might. I can feel your rain when it cries, rolling inside of you. I love it when I'm in. I love it when I'm in. D-Wall can talk, they tell me to continuously. I can see your defense mechanism is my decision. Knock these walls down, that's my religion. Walls feeling like they ready to close in. I suffocate, then catch my second wind. I resonate in these walls. I don't know how long I could wait in these walls. I've been on the streets too long. Looking at you from the outside in, they sing the same old song about how they was always the cleanest. I beg to differ, I must have missed them. I'm not involved, I'd rather diss them. I'd rather call on you, put your wall up. Cause when I come around, demolition go. I can feel your rain when it cries, rolling inside of you. I love it when I'm in it. I love it when I'm in it. If your walls can talk, they tell you it's too late. Your destiny accepted, your fate. Through the accessories and statues and yours. Take the recipe, the Bible and God. Wall telling you that commissary is low. Right towards heaven and no calling to yo. No calling your mother to save you. Only to say you're irreputable, not acceptable. Your behavior send me to board like a killer that turns snitch. Walls are telling me you pray for pills, hoping the warden would afford them. That sentence so important. Wall telling you to listen and sing about me. Retaliation is strong, you even dream about me. Kill my homeboy and God spared your life. Dumb criminal got indicted same night. So when you play the song, rewind the first verse. About me abusing my power so you can hurt. About me and her in the shower whenever she on you. About me and her after hours of the morning.